You know those people who just absolutely crush it at work and you're like, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something right? They're called impact players, and Liz Wiseman wrote a book on it. She interviewed 180 senior level executives from like NASA, Google, Apple, and she said, who are your top performers and what are they doing differently? And there are so many stories in here, but one story that really stuck out to me was they had a guy that was working at Target, and apparently he was really good at fixing problems. So Target senior level executives go to him and they say, hey, can you help us with our return policy? Because if you remember back in the day, you had to take your receipt, stand in line, go in person, and you couldn't get your money back until like 2 weeks later. So they wanted to fix that process. They asked him to do it. When he started to do research on it, he realized that this affected 5 different departments. He was not the superior to any of these department heads, meaning he didn't want to go to them and say, hey, you guys are doing all of this wrong. So he asked if he could have everybody come out in person. So he gets all those 5 department heads in person. And instead of telling them everything that they're doing wrong with the current return process, instead he created a fake press release of the desired outcome. So he made a fake press release that said, Target redoes their entire return process. Customers are raving about it. He created fake customer testimonies. So when each executive came to sit down at the table, it wasn't a scolding of here's what you guys are doing wrong. It was here's the desired outcome painted in a very clear picture. How can we all get there together? Which I just thought was so genius. Also, just because I'm such a believer in manifestation, to like write out what you want the end result to be and what you want it to feel like for the customer or client experience. I was like, that is just so genius. This book is filled with them. I need to do like a whole breakdown of all the stories in here because they are just chef's kiss, but it actually like got me excited about work, and it helps you understand what these impact players are doing day to day.